Okay, welcome back to another video, guys. Just wanted to first off say that I basically just woke up. I felt ambitious today and I'm like, okay, let me just get this video done. Let me record this video. Let me go to the gym, you know. I'm just trying to have a productive day today and hopefully it's productive. I've been meaning to do this video for a while. Okay, you gotta go. You gotta go. I hate when she goes to my desk, bro. I just wanted to talk about like lighting in small spaces. I live in a very small apartment, so lighting for me is very challenging, as you can kind of see now. I guess I've kind of figured it out, so I just want to talk to you guys and tell you just some tips on what you can use for small spaces. This lighting isn't the best for professional photography, or like I wouldn't bring these lights to shoot someone for a client, or just it's only for like YouTube or like even your own, like if you stream, like your own setup. So yeah, so I'm just gonna talk about my setup lighting on a cheap budget. I don't think my space is lit good enough just because I haven't bought more lights and I just don't want to right now. I'm not going to show you the cheapest options either, so don't think that what I've spent on my lighting is the cheapest setup. It's not. Because I'm gonna show you more things that are even more cheaper that you can buy. Okay, so when I light my setup, I like to use one key light. So I have a key light here. I'll put it here. It's on the screen right now. And I used to have a large softbox, but now I just have an Aputure Mini. It's a very small softbox, as you can see, and I like to light just like the one side of my face. I feel like it's more dramatic. I don't want a very exposed picture, so I only have one key light on me at the moment, and then I have lights that are behind me. So it just adds some depth and it adds more light, so it's not so like ISO-y. The more light you have in your picture or in your setup or in your background, the less grain you're gonna get. So my advice to you is add more background lights just to make it look more appealing to the viewer. Yeah, because if I turn all these lights off, let me show you how it would look. See, and now it doesn't look as like entertaining or nice to look at. Like it's very boring, like it's very dark. It's not a very nice, pleasing thing to look on YouTube. Like if you're streaming, okay, like this is great for streaming because you don't really need a great setup, even though you should, in my opinion, you should. But for like YouTube and like product photography, like you need more lighting just to make the picture look good. Go turn those on again. So with this key light, I like to just have it on like the side of my face. This look is not for everyone. Like you might not like how it looks on my face, but I just think it's more cinematic. I think it's more dramatic on like one side of my face, very dark. If I put my key light more in the middle, then it would bring like my whole face brighter. I also use my computer because as of right now, like I'm in front of my computer, like I have my computer in front of me. So I turn my computer on just for a little bit more light. So if I show you, like if I turn off my computer right now, this is what this side of my face would look like. See, there's a small difference now, like it's too harsh. So if you don't have a computer or something that gives you like small light, then I'd recommend this thing right here. I had this in a video before. It was in What's in My Camera Bag, and it works very well. I'll put the video up here if you guys want to watch that video. But this also works very well. You see how it just, okay, like I'm not gonna set it up just because I don't have the setup to use it right now, but I'm just gonna use it for the video purpose. But you see how it adds a little bit more light to my face other than that. You see what I'm talking about? You can also use something like this. It's called foam core. I got it at the dollar store, and it's kind of a shiny white board kind of thing. And even it works the same way. Like if you put it beside your face, obviously outside of your camera frame, it'll still bring that extra light that you need that my computer brings me. I just use my computer because it has that soft light. For the lights in the back, you can buy very, very cheap lights. I just have an IKEA light stand, and then I have a Home Depot light. It's the same thing. Like I think the IKEA light was like $90, but you don't have to spend that much. You can buy like lamps for like $20, $30 and have the same effect. You can put it on a stand, you can do whatever you want, you know? It's just like, this is where like your creative comes out. I can show you very cheap options. This clip is a light in my room where you can buy, I think this cord was like $10 and the bulb was like $20. But you don't need the exact things. If you want the exact things, sure, but you don't need the exact things to have this appeal. Like this hanging light, it's a very nice light. If you put it in your setup, like you can kind of get a look like how I do. Lighting is very important, but it doesn't have to be expensive. Like I think that the hanging light was like $30 in total. This light on my desk was like I think $50 in total. That IKEA light was like $100 only because the lamp was $90. So, you know, you can buy a lamp from anywhere, honestly, like IKEA, Home Depot, Walmart, anywhere. For like as much as you want to spend, you put a bulb in it, obviously, and you can buy these gels that I'll show you now on Amazon. They have like a warmer temperature, they have like a colder temperature. You can use whatever you want, and you can just like tape it on the lamp and it'll bring a colder or warmer light to your video. I think I talked about everything, guys. I think I talked about my key light. I talked about the cheap options that you can use. You can buy a lamp, you can buy gels, tape those on, you're good. Then you just add some background lights, you're good. Like, it doesn't take a lot to light your setup. So don't be discouraged or don't be stressed that you have to spend hundreds of dollars. Like I think my key light was only like $200. Yes, it's a lot of money, but you gotta invest in yourself as well, in my opinion. And I think that hopefully this YouTube channel will pop off one day and it'll be all worth it. I can be making excuses on why I spent this much, but it's just easier for me just to have a key light here standing for me. I don't have to tape anything on it, plug it in, press record, and then I do a video, right? Yeah, with these lights behind me, they're very easy. Because I live in a small space, I wanna live with these lights, right? So I don't wanna just have these lights for a video. So I think they're very aesthetically pleasing. So for me, like I just have to press on and then they're on and then my background's kind of done, right? I don't want to set up all these lights and worry about this and that, and I just want lights to be there that are aesthetically pleasing. So I just turn them on, press record, have my key light, and then it's done. It's no more than that. Like, I think this is a good looking setup, and if you guys agree, let me know in the comments. For the lights I have, it wasn't much. So like you kind of have to get creative and just see it on your camera first and then kind of figure out what you need. Like, do you need this foam core? Do you need an extra light? Do you want an extra key light? It's totally up to you guys. It's up to your discretion. I like this half more cinematic dark face, if that makes sense. But you get my point, guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment if you like the video, comment if you like the setup. But yeah, if you guys want to check out my IG, I'll have that in the description as well. If you guys want to talk about stocks, follow me on Twitter. I love stocks. I love to complain about stocks, so follow me there. And yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces. Whew, I'm out of breath. Oh, golly. Breathe. Breathe. And the next time she goes on my desk, I'm spraying her with this, yo. Spraying her with my thing.